This video is brought to you by ProBoxingSupplies.com, where you can get 25% off your purchase now, and Boss Rutan's O2 Trainer. Check out O2Trainer.com.
I thought he looked awesome tonight. You know, the kid came back from the dead, you know what I mean, and comes in tonight with an amazing fight with Lozon, and you know, I'm happy for him too. Another good guy. He's at the hospital right now. I think he's got a broken hand.
Obviously,
I love Swick. I literally love the kid, and I'm happy for him. So happy for him, and he deserves it.
how difficult was it to choose from the bonuses here tonight?
Yeah, no, I like that. I like when it's tough to choose.
Can you break down kind of how the decision went?
We just picked him. Yeah, it wasn't like it wasn't that hard to decide. I think that, I mean, you'd have to agree that Lozon and Varner was the winner, and in the war that Lozon was in, both tired and everything going, and for him to pull off the submission was.
The knockout of the night seemed difficult as well. I mean, you had Machida getting that nice knockout.
Swick came back. He hasn't fought in a couple of years. He was hurt, and you know, at the end of that round, and the way that he knocked him out was very impressive.
To follow up on Jamie Varner, did you get a chance to interact with him at all this week?
I didn't.
Yeah, I was just curious if you'd heard anything, because you know, he wasn't always the most popular guy around the company, but it seems like he's kind of grown up a little bit. Did you hear anything, to that?
No, never had any problems with Varner. Never, not one. He could bring in anybody.
Glover Teixeira.
Maybe. Check you out. He said, "What about Glover?" And I said, "Check you out." What, do you got Glover's schedule or something? Yeah, he's fighting. Yeah, I know. Oh, he said he's busy for a while, like he's got his schedule or something. He's got some appearances to do. He's training for a fight. I'm just fucking with you, man. I'm kidding.
Dana, you mentioned 115 at the press conference the other day. Can you tell us anything more about what the timeline or what the plans are there?
About what?
115 class.
Oh, no. I said it would happen, and we would add that weight class eventually, but no, I don't know.
You don't have anything specifically special planned for UFC 150, considering it is back in Denver where it all started, and it's a 150 kind of a milestone?
Like what? Cartwheel competition? You know, like what?
I don't know. I had the Glover idea. I'm out of.
Huh? Yeah, no. Nothing. Yeah, Boston people have been hitting me with that one. I know. I don't know. Not this year. No. No.
Speaking of New York, Mr. White, any progress for movement with the UFC in the MSG?
No. I mean, again, I could sit here and tell you, yeah, all the work that we're doing, it looks good, but I've been saying that for 4 years. You know what I mean? It's just, I sound like a broken record.
Yeah, Kung Lee said he would be able to.
Kung Lee is fighting.
Yeah.
We just met right before I walked in here.
Is it Franklin?
Yeah. Kung Lee, Rich Franklin.
All that into it. In China?
Rich didn't?
Yeah.
Kung Lee's very into it.
Right. Rich said he didn't see how it made sense.
How what?
He didn't really know how that fight made sense for him right now.
What fight makes sense for him right now?
I can't speak for him.
Huh?
I can't speak for Rich Franklin.
Okay. Well, you just did. You said he didn't like that fight.
Yeah, but he didn't really give the reason.
When do you ever not let anybody off the hook and not give a reason? You just gave him, oh, you read the interview?
Yeah.
Okay.
So is that fight happening though?
Yeah.
Is that the headliner?
Yeah.
M fan also said that he wants to fight Machado. Is that something that you do?
Yeah, that would be good. I like that kid. He's exciting.
He said he wants Steven Seagal actually next.
Everybody does, apparently. Guy's 60-something years old. Leave the poor guy alone. You know what I mean? He ain't going to be fighting anybody.
Any of these guys fighting Alexander Gustafsson?
Yeah. Yeah? I have no idea. The answer is yes, I could see them fighting Alexander. Maybe him, you know what I mean? Not him, but you got it sitting there before him.
What about Faber? Chris doesn't even know. One fight away from getting another title shot. Is that even possible?
The what?
Faber.
He's one fight away from getting another title shot?
That's what he said.
He did?
Yeah.
He's optimistic, you know? Nothing wrong with being optimistic. He's more than one fight away from a title shot. Definitely.
Any news on Chael? What's going on with him next?
Chael's a big friggin' rock star right now. Fox loves him. They want him on every show they'll ever make from here over the next 3 years, and we'll see what happens with Chael. Chael has a lot of options right now. Chael made himself a shitload of money and has a lot of options.
More money than Anderson made for that fight?
Come on. Well, you guys, is there a conspiracy going on here tonight?
I'm sorry if I missed this before. Did you talk about Lyoto maybe going to 185? I know I was with Machida yesterday on the show, and Machida was kind of joking that Lyoto stole his thunder, but with Lyoto weighing in at 201, and he's saying, hey, if I had a right fight, I would go to 185.
So what was funny, it's weird you say that. Little Miss has some inside information or something. I said when he weighed in at 201, me and Joe Silva said to Ed Soares, what's he trying to move to 85? And he goes, I need to talk to you. Yeah, we never talked, but
Now that he got a title shot.
he's getting a title shot. Yeah.
Does it feel like this is a breakthrough event though for Fox Card?
Yes, yeah. Well, hopefully what's going to happen is, and I don't know why or how, things haven't exactly gone our way on Fox. You know what I mean? We had a great idea. David Hill had a great idea. Let's throw the heavyweight championship on. We had an hour of talking and 60 seconds of fighting, and then you guys know the rest. So that's been, yes, I think what's going to happen is these guys will start to calm down and relax, and you know what I mean? It's another show. Just go out and do what you do every other time you fight. Let's not get crazy on the Fox cards. Just fucking relax and fight, yes, and hopefully this will be a continuing trend. We're a sports company that not only puts on live sporting events, but live fights. And you never know how it's going to go, but if you look at the last 11 years of the history of this company, we've always delivered great fights. We were on a streak there where we were at 15, 16 incredible fights in a row. You're going to have some bad ones. I don't want to say that. I don't want to have bad ones. It's not, and I always, light the fire under everybody's ass that we don't ever want to have a bad one. I don't ever want somebody turning off the television, whether they paid for it or saw it for free, going, that sucked, And it's terrible. It literally eats me alive. One of the big things that's true about fights or something good that's happening on TV is the word of mouth while it's happening. People saying, are you watching the fight? Are you watching the fight? But always when you're on a Saturday, it's about hut levels. How many people are home watching television that night? What's the demographic? How old are the people that are home watching television that night? Which on Saturday nights is usually older, It'll be one of the things that you'll notice when the ratings do come out for the Olympics. What was the demographic? How old were the people that were watching the Olympics that night? And how old were the people that were watching Fox? How did it build? How many people did jump? What happened on this number and that number? It's going to be interesting to see. I'm actually glad we went tonight. It all worked out. It went great. We're the only thing that's gone up against the Olympics, and we'll see how it goes.
Godspeed and party on.